You do that,
Coach Rick's got us on that one.
Coach Rick! All right.
In the house.
Cool. So, Kristin Jamieson, what is up, girl? How you doing, my friend?
I am, I started earlier with, I'm struggling, but I'm great. Like, I woke up, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm feeling great. This is my view of my back porch. Like, couldn't be better.
And I know for a fact there's gators out there, so.
Absolutely. Any body of water in Florida, like, I don't know how much I can stress this enough. Every body of water in Florida has gators. Yeah.
I walked by a restaurant last night and it was literally, there's people eating on the balcony and there's a gator literally 6 feet from them, man. I'm like, this is so fun. It's like, okay, do they
as long as people don't feed them, they're way more scared of us than we are of them.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Do people throw food over the, just like kind of toss a little chicken wing over the thing, like, so.
They do.
I know they do. That's why he's probably
that's
sitting there.
Problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. So, Kristin, you were on here before, and thank you for coming back, my friend. You're awesome, and now we're on the same team, which is kind of like way badass. So, a little different scenario as we move forward. But I wanted to bring you back on because, like, you have had I don't know how many now, but you had 22 in process. Yeah, I know that you had 6. You got 2 refis last week, so like I don't know, things like. I've always told you this a million times, that like amazing things happen for you and your business. And you've always been a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of inspiration for a lot of people, and great on stage. Your story is off the hook amazing. So I just wanted to bring you back on and talk about how in the heck do you do it? Kids and life and work, and, like life happens. And I think a lot of people struggle with all of it, and especially over the last 2 years when business hasn't been as easy as we have wanted it to be. Now it's getting maybe a little easier, but what going back to I don't even, maybe not even go back to day one, but knowing what you know now, what would you tell somebody that is maybe on the fence of maybe they're doing 2-3 loans a month, want to get to that 10, 15, 20 loans a month? Well, like what would you say?
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh,
but if you want to get to 10 to 15 loans a month, you got to put it out in the world, and you've got to create a roadmap. Like, what does the life of a loan officer that's closing 10 to 15 loans a month look like? Become friends with them. Like, I'm not here to recreate the wheel.
Yeah.
But if that's not who you are, and that's not who you're putting out in the world, you're never going to be that. So it's on you.
So you think it's just beliefs? Like, hey, I'm not that. Maybe I'm not worthy of that. Because you didn't. I mean, I didn't even know this till yesterday. You were an underwriter at one time, a processor, right. And so you still got that DNA that in you. So you literally I'm
a technician.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about that, because I think that's important. Or is it not? Or does it hurt you a little? Or where do you think? Because I was thinking about that.
Well, Scott, I think we got to talk about something. She's from Kansas too, so that's a big part of it. Is that she's from Kansas? I'm from Kansas. She's from Kansas. So, guys, you were born in the wrong state.
I love the Chiefs.
I mean, I'll take my Kansas privilege any which way I can get it. But I guess if the idea is not crazy, then what are we searching for anyway? Like, I only needed to make $38,000 a year because I made $37,500. So I only needed to make $38,000 a year.
Okay.
And if I couldn't do that, what is that? 1-2 loans a month? Like,
I don't even.
That's really all I had to make.
Yeah, barely one today.
But at that point, it became a passion. Like, I was helping families. I was changing lives. I became a pillar in my community. I mean,
yeah.
And my kids get a front row seat at watching what hard work and dedication can create in life.
So there's a lot of different facets there. So do you think it was your back against the wall? I know I can make 38. That's a given, easy, because you're like, and I love what you said. I was a processor and loan officers suck, and I can do it better than they can.
I didn't understand why I did all the work and they made all the money. Like, I want to be like them. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah. Okay. And so when you moved to Kansas, or you moved to Florida, so you picked Florida, knew no one.
No, I didn't. So
you didn't pick it. Okay.
I mean, I'll take 2 seconds.
Okay.
My husband and I at the time, my kid's dad, we were like $10,000 in debt, and we're working at restaurants. And I mean, I was in the mortgage industry, like full-time day job and working at night. So this is BK before kids. And his father was here, and it was in 2004 to 2006. We watched his dad do very well in the construction industry in Florida prior to the crash. So his dad and family actually brought us here, but it's because we sold everything we owned. We saw that our life wasn't great, and we had a place to come in Florida.
Yeah, that's cool. So so you chose this place in Florida with no money. I mean, I love
$10,000 in debt, no money.
And you, like, correct me if I'm wrong, you had so much money to get your kids into a school that you wanted to get them into.
So $1,500 was the deposit for Montverde Academy. And I know many people on this call, whether you're in Florida or not, know Montverde Academy. Yeah. So that was Kansas's deposit. And so we spent our last $1,500 to put her in that school.
So you had no choice but to make it.
Correct.
And then when you moved here, because I think this is important. Like, I think this is important because I literally watch. I love stories of how people make it, why they don't make it, and what it is that helps them make it. And if you look at your disc profile, like, and I saw her disc profile, and I'll be honest, I said, Kristin, just come on with us as a processor. Because of the disc profile, like very few disc profiles like Kristin's.
98S, 98C, 25D, 15D, 25I.
Yeah. So the odds are stacked against you when it comes to that. Right. And you're like, no, I'm going to be a loan officer. And so I want to just share with people, she overcame not just moving from state to state, no money in the bank, disc profile that doesn't fit a salesperson. Like, we used to hire, I mean, Devin, you know this, we hire based on a disc profile. If you didn't have that certain disc profile, like, we just
she's a unicorn, Scotty.
That's what I'm saying. So when you first got here, you really got crazy about involving yourself in the community. Do you think that was
I needed friends.
Okay. Gotcha. And then those friends turned into customers
and advocates for my family and my business.
Okay. What would you do first if you had to do it again? If, like, pick another state? Well, like, what is there one thing that you did in the community that said, all right, I would do that first, or second or third?
Well, no. So school district. I mean, I have to go back to, my kids are 8, 12, and almost 16. Yes, I'm in my passenger princess era and loving it. But that's where I have to start. Yeah. So I would have to, if I'm going to another state, like, I'm picking the school district for the families where I know that my children and I can succeed in.
Got it. Okay. All right. And as far as, I think you became cause I remember we came to a dance thing. What charity was that? Are you still part of that?
So that was New Beginnings.
New Beginnings. Okay.
That's a local charity in our community where they give families a hand up, not a handout, right? Mm-hmm. So do you need resources and resume writing? Do you need food? Do you need clothing? What do you need? We're going to meet you where you're at, and we're going to elevate your life. We're going to give you a hand up, not a handout.
Got it.
So that it was Dancing Under the Stars. It was to raise money for the organization. So a local dance studio donates their instructors' time, and then they pick local celebrities in the community. So that's what it was. I was dancing to raise money for the charity. And then actually, like, a couple of years later, because I always sponsor anything I can sponsor financially for them, I will. My team did a flash mob.
Okay, what's a flash mob?
Where nobody knows that you're going to start dancing, and you all come out and you just kind of surprise everybody. We did it to Blanco Brown's The Get Up.
Okay. Love
so
it.
Everybody, like, Google Blanco Brown The Get Up, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But my team got involved, and that was probably one of the coolest team building skills, to get everybody up moving, like, their bodies and their mind during work hours in a fun way, knowing that we're providing for our community.
Gotcha. And I know, let's talk about, and if anybody has any questions for Kristin, she's an open book. She'll say it like it is. There's no, that's what I love about her the most. She'll just say it like it is. You have a team, and to do so 22 loans in process. I know you added 6 in the last 2 weeks or more. I don't even know the number, but
I have so many that I need to put in. Like, it's really just time. Like life is
approved and looking. Approved and looking. How many? 50 approved and looking or more?
Oh, over. I have 54.
54 approved and looking. Okay. And you have, I don't know how many under contract in process. So,
and then, I mean, the divorcing families, like the strategies that we're creating, creating those loan scenarios for future. I mean, we're just building that business.
Yeah. And so just so you guys know, she's going to get her CDLP and we're going to start doing some events with that. So we'll keep you guys posted as far as how that goes. And
sorry for the glare, but I'm just not leaving my lake today.
No, we want you to like. So your team. So tell us a little bit about your team. I got to meet them. I got to meet your sister Nikki again. I think I've met her one time. It was just so long ago, 12 years ago, whatever. And then there's Pam. Nothing but kudos to both of those guys. Can you break down how this works? Because I know you still touch every loan.
Absolutely.
Tell me who takes the application, who talks to the client, where does it go from there? What does that look like?
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's how did the lead come in? So if they texted me, I'm calling the client. I am super big on online platforms, not to just push my client to an online application, but it makes their life so much easier to refresh assets and all of the things. So whoever talks to the client, we get them to an online application, whether they can fill it out themselves or I fill it out for them. We create that portal because it just makes their lives easier.
Cool.
So anyways, it's just a 5-minute call usually to get people, like I said, started with the application or a 15-minute application.
Okay.
Then Nikki is collecting the documents. So she's basically, think of a T-ball team. Like she's setting the ball up on the tee for me to come in, click on a few things, run some findings, come up with a strategy. So that's where I'm coming in. Like I'm not doing the gathering of the stuff.
Okay.
But I'm coming in with a bat to hit it off the tee.
Got it.
So have that strategy call with the client, tell the girls, here's the pre-approval letter to send out, or however we're getting that out. And then I'm out of it. But I do set the expectation at that point with all parties. Like if you're talking to me after this, it's bad news. You don't want to talk to me.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, so that's how I remove myself from the situation.
How does that conversation go? Because I think everyone, and 99% of people have a hard time with this because a lot of people can grow. But the one thing they can't let go of is that right there. Like when you do have somebody let go, talk to us more about setting that expectation right up front with when you say all parties, buyer, seller, listing agent, buying agent, title, everybody. Or is it just
well,
the buyer?
I can't be all things to all people, right? I know where my time is best spent. And that's where I'm going to focus it. But they're going to know that I'm following them from beginning to end. Like I want to be your loan officer for life, like not just for the next 30 days.
Yeah. And so you have this call and you're like, if you talk to me again, we're not good. Do you give the good news, bad news? So when you give the approval letter, you're done.
Correct. Okay. So no, when the contract comes in, I do restructure the deal. So I got screwed so many years ago, and I am a firm believer in you're only as good as your last deal. So lots of 55 plus communities. I didn't realize at the time 20% of people under the age of 55, as long as you didn't have children, could buy in 55 plus communities. So this 22-year-old kid, I didn't account for $350 a month HOA dues. If I wouldn't have been the one who put it in and saw that at contract and was able to cancel that transaction before anybody spent any money, so I'm doing once contract comes in or once refi application comes in, I'm actually restructuring to make sure it works because I don't want that to be my last deal.
Yeah.
But again, then I'm out again.
Or at the final hour, you find out there's a $350,000 or $350 association deal. Okay.
All correct. Right. So, but again, that process, because of my background, because of I'm a technician, right?
Yeah.
I can do that stuff in 5 to 7 minutes. As opposed to it might take somebody who doesn't have my background 2 hours to do that.
Is it? And Nikki's your sister, and then you got Pam. Like, talk to us. Okay, Nikki gets all the documents, puts it up. I love the T-ball. I love the T-ball analogy.
She gathers everything, and then she takes it contract to close.
Nikki
so
does.
Although I'm the face on social media, she's my voice.
Behind the scenes,
if that makes any sense. And we're from the same family. We have 100%. The same values, morals, beliefs. I can't think of a better person to have as my voice in my business than my sister.
Was she in the mortgage business when was she in the mortgage business as well when she came with you?
No, she was a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. All right. So you trained her, coached her, you did all that stuff. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Awesome. And then what does Pam do? Because Pam up here.
So she's a true definition of a processor.
Okay.
So she's working with all other parties in the transaction. So the appraiser, the insurance, the underwriters, like she speaks underwriter. She doesn't speak emotion. Okay. So she's working with all of those people while Nikki's working the emotional aspect of the business.
Does Pam ever call a client, or does that get pushed back to Nikki?
Well, no. So Pam's cool in the fact that she has the ability to be human.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, no bullshit. Processors are no bullshit. You heard me on the phone call with the other loan officer that we were trying to help save a deal yesterday.
It was awesome. Yep.
It's just no bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So she can speak human and call a client because a lot of times she can explain it better than maybe Nikki can because she's the technician in that process. Gotcha. So she's a unicorn. Everybody on my team are unicorns though. So I'm going to surround myself with like-minded people, but that's what Pam does.
Well, it starts from the top, my friend. So I think we got to give you a little credit there. I know you don't want to take it, but when it comes to people always tell me, Scott, the agent wants to talk to me. They got to talk to me. They call me. They won't talk. It's me. They talk to my client. What do you have conversations about that? Or I know
that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They are the ones who think that they're most important. And again, if an agent needs to talk to me, I'm not invincible. I will talk you. I mean, I'm DM somebody. It's not hard to find a loan officer. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
But no, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Got it. And as far as tell me a little bit about the 54
Hi,
loans.
Eddie.
We love Eddie. Tell me a little bit about the 54 loans in process or approved and looking. Who touches them? Is it one of your team?
So
is it you? How does that look like?
The girls. So Pam and Nikki. So I'm growing again, right? The last 2 years have been hard on everybody. I couldn't, keep a team of 12.
Yeah.
So do I need probably an admin, and what does all of this stuff look like? But anyways, we're all doing basically our call stars within our office. So somebody's reaching out to the buyer and the realtor every Thursday, just a pre-approved looking call.
Got it. Okay.
And every 60 days they're getting updated documents in because I'm so sick of fighting with underwriters over variable income. We're nipping that at the bud.
Yeah, right. And so when you make those calls, are you seeing that more referrals come in from the approved and looking? When you make those calls, are you asking for business and having go, oh, by the way, always. My brother's sister's cousin's uncle is,
No, the greatest gift you can ever give me is the referral of a friend or family member.
And you say you flat out say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can tell by the way she just said it.
That's why I said what I said. It was obvious that she knows that script. How important do you feel that is when you're making those Thursday calls that you say that? Because I know the stats are staggering. That
if you don't ask, the answer is always no.
Yeah. And they're not thinking about you, right? They're not thinking, how can I give Kristin another, how can I help Kristin? They're thinking, I'm just looking for a house.
Correct.
Yeah. What other?
But it's also about their experience. How cool is it that, they're out looking for houses and somebody's reaching out to them to say, how's it going?
Yeah.
Tell me about tell me, how's it going? Is there something you're going to look at? Do you need to see any numbers? Because I see beauty in numbers, not houses.
Dang, that was a mic drop. Holy smoly. All right. So yesterday I was on a call with you about the CDLP stuff with Lingos. And I think that so Devin, I wish you could have been there, man. So I'm saying, so Lane's like, what do you want to do? He's like, you want to get your CDLP? So yep, I want to get it. You want to do the counseling? Nope, don't want to do that. Just want to have the initials. I want to go in and teach. And then I want to dish it off. Hear me out here. She wants to be the go-to person, have another vertical, but she's not going to do the work of a CDLP. She's just going to coach and teach. You want to touch on that a little bit? Because this is
I'm going to be the emotion. It's not me versus the world. It's me versus AI.
Now, I just want to say something real quick. What you're describing, Scott, she's the visionary. She knows exactly what she wants and how she wants it done, right? But she has a team full of integrators. and she knows exactly who's great at what, so she can lay those requirements on them. And this is how amazing businesses are built, is when you have a visionary who has a clear vision of what they want, and then you have people on the team that can execute. And this is why she's hitting at such a high level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I like those kind of words. It makes me feel good.
It's the truth, Kristin. Dang it. Someday you're going to get it. Like, you just own it.
Oh, I own being a mom and a business owner.
I know.
I got that.
You're so good at it. So let's touch on my favorite story, the reverse mortgage. When you moved to like, this just still blows my mind. And I talk about it almost on the weekly. And now other people are bringing it up, just so you know, like, yeah, what Kristin did, do that. Like, so you came to Kansas. You were at the time before you moved to Florida. Came from Kansas. You were processing reverse mortgages.
I was a loan processor for a broker. Okay. It was just a small piece of the business.
All right. And so for some reason you picked reverse purchase. Was it because it was Florida and it was just like, that's a higher?
Yeah, I saw a need in my marketplace. I saw a way that I could get in that nobody was touching, or had a really bad stigma around it. And what better way than a young woman to come in and educate?
Do you guys hearing this? Like, she found a problem, created a solution, and then you would talk to us about how you would get into real estate offices. Like, tell me what would you do?
Well, I would go to the loan officers in the offices, because the Kellers, the Watsons, those places they have the biggest audience, right? And we keep our friends close, but we keep our enemies closer. So I went to them.
Okay. I'm going to pause on that one for a second. So how about the CDLP stuff? Is that kind of your same strategy? Is that going to be what? Because nobody, there's
more of a passion there. Like, if you know me, you know that I went through a terrible 4-year-long divorce.
Yeah.
That I just got out of at the end of last year. So I found a need within a niche that can provide me money, and I can be the emotion.
Yeah, and you can totally help families at such a high level. It's not even funny for what they're going to go through. So
this is building a legacy, right? Like, I was building a life before with reverse purchase. This is building my legacy.
1,000%. Yeah, you're helping people like live life longer, enjoyable with a reverse mortgage. Now you're helping them not get into disaster for 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever years.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I can also show people what it looks like to have a great co-parenting relationship. Like, it took us a long time to get here. But how great life really can be.
Yeah. I love that. So you're going to go back to the teaching then? I know we are, because I'm going to do it with you. So
I'm going to teach judges. I can't wait to be face to face with those men and women, but mostly men or judges. I can't wait to go toe to toe and provide the education. So.
Oh, I can't play that because I get kicked off YouTube. So
we'll just mic drop again.
Yeah, just so you know, in Florida, Kristin will have the ability, and Devin, I don't know if you know this, or Coach Rick, she'll have the ability to actually. Is coaching the right word? Like, they got to get a certification.
So it's CE. I can provide CE credits to judges and attorneys for their licensing.
Okay. Yeah, there's no business there. Right. So, and only just so you guys know. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I throw something? So, I saw some attorneys speak on this at a conference a couple of years ago. And what they talked about is that you become the advisor. And when an attorney has an advisor, or a judge has an advisor, you just do whatever that person tells you to do, right? So, like, if you go to an attorney and they say, this is the person you're going to talk to, this is what you're going to do, this is how you're going to do it, we just follow that blindly, right? So when you become the person that they're referring you to, then the client just follows the lead. So this is how that strategy works. And now you become known with the attorneys and judges in your network. How powerful can that be for you and your business?
Can't even imagine. I mean, just take the 54 she has approved and looking, and how many of those 54 know someone that's going through like death, divorce, diamonds, diapers, and debt, like one of the 5 Ds, specifically divorce, that almost everyone, right? Like, there's somebody out there that Kristin can help. Now she's going to be the go-to person. So it's pretty cool.
Well, no, and again, I'm just going to be the face,
right,
and
the face, yeah.
helped create the technical process behind it.
There you go. Yeah, and a lot of people.
I can't be all things to all people.
Yeah,
the visionary.
I'm the visionary. I love it. Thanks, Devin.
Yeah, and she's not gonna be so. Just to be clear, she'll be the CDLP. She'll be the coach, the teacher, preacher, whatever you want to call it, to educate, and then we're gonna help agents market better on this niche. But then she's gonna be the person to dish off the actual mortgage planning, divorce mortgage planning to Lynn. And then Lynn will in turn give back the mortgages that come through the
Lynn and her team, right? Because she can't be all things to all people either. Like we've got to trust her team.
Yep. So Lynn's going to become part of it, which is so cool. So that's what Lynn does, guys. Like that's what, we've been talking about this. So Kristin,
I want to throw something in. You just said something really powerful. You have to trust your people. And so often, loan originators, we're the only person that can do it the way that it needs to be done. And, Kristin, you're proof that that's not the case. Now, what you did, and I'm sure it took some time, was you nurtured the people that you wanted to build that, to do that for you in the background and showed them the way. But what did that look like?
Well, just like what was the timing with AI and bots? I do it with people.
Yeah. What was the timing, right? To build. So you said you took your sister who had no knowledge of the mortgage business.
No. So I think at one time she was a closer at a mortgage company, like just doing closing packages. Like when she was like 19 or 20. So she wasn't completely blind to the mortgage industry, but didn't actually work in the mortgage industry.
Yeah. What did that turnaround look like though? From I'm bringing you onto the team to
she started in 2020 during COVID. And she's in Kansas and I'm in Florida.
I knew that.
It took a little time. I mean, she had to kind of, I don't want to say train herself, but she didn't ever get that. Like everybody else on my team was local in my office. Like it was just a little bit different. But the cool thing about her is she grew up with me. So she already knew me. It was just teaching her the business.
How hard was it for you just to let go though? Let go of the reins and say, hey, I'm going to let you take it and run.
Well, so they only have to do it 80% as good as I could. And I'm going to back and support their decision 100% of the time. But I mean, I'm cool if my kids get C's in school. So it became easy once I realized the statistics behind it and what I was okay with. But I have never gotten anything. I think I've only gotten one less than 5-star review. Read my reviews. They're actually pretty good.
That's awesome. Good stuff. So many good things to come for you, my friend. Yeah. And it's amazing.
KJMT 2.0.
I love it. All right. We got to get that on the website. 2.0.
Oh, no. Marketing's working on all my logos.
Yeah, it's happening.
Devin, who? All right. Cool. I can't wait to see him.
We've got a team. We got a team that's helping her out. It's not me.
Love
it. We're working on something different. Her and I are working on something different. But
cool.
There's a team working on that.
Awesome. Any Dion's like it takes patience and time. You have to give them grace, right? Absolutely. Coach Rick, the driver is what creates a unicorn when they don't fit the profile. I'm betting Kristin's in that. Yeah, seriously, that was a little bit ago. Any questions for Kristin before we leave here? Anything at all?
Well, I appreciate the platform and the time, guys.
You're welcome back anytime.
I see so many amazing men and women on this call that I call my friends, my colleagues, my coaches, so thank you for the platform and the time.
Awesome. Kristin, congratulations on all your success and welcome back with a vengeance. And I'm just excited to be a small piece of your little journey you got going on.
Well, and I'm going to leave with this. So the only thing better than 2.0 is 3.0.
All right. I don't even know what that looks like, but all right.
I don't either, but that's what I'm building.
Need to come and take you to dinner to find out a little bit of a glimpse of 3.0.
There we go. All right, friends. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.
Thanks so much, everybody.
I got a sign-off song for her, too.
All right. Let's hear it.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Right now.
Is this it?
It is.
I just need you to get real loose. Get comfortable.
Get comfortable.